Hey everyone, welcome back. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make my sweet and spicy baked barbecue chicken wings. And here I have some chicken that I already cleaned and sliced the drum away from the flat. To season, we're going to use salt, pepper, Lawry seasoning salt, adobo, garlic powder, paprika, some mustard powder, and some Slap Your Mama seasoning. Alright, so first things first, I am just going to go ahead and grab all those seasons that I previously mentioned, and I'm going to season both sides of the chicken. So first I'm going to do the top, and then I'm just going to flip it over and then do the bottoms. Like I said, these were whole wings, but I like to kind of separate them. I'm a flats girl and my husband likes the drums, so I usually just separate them so that I can have all the flats and he can have all the drums, and you know, it's easier for my kids to eat this way too, and they cook a little bit faster when you kind of separate the pieces apart. So yeah, so that is what I'm doing. Just gonna go ahead and season this chicken up real good, real nice, and I'll be back after that. I did just want to mention that my oven is preheating on 400 degrees, so if you have not already turned your oven on while you're preparing your chicken, go ahead and get that on and turn up to 400 degrees so it can be nice and hot and ready for when you put those chicken wings in. Here you see me just flipping over all of those wings. I already seasoned the top half, so just go ahead and flip that over so you can get that underside nice and seasoned up as well before you move on to your next step. You guys have to forgive me on this part coming up. When I seasoned the bottom half, I had to use my left hand because my right hand was gloved, and that's the hand that I touched the chicken with, so obviously I didn't want to touch all my seasonings with the same hand. So I am seasoning the underside with a hand that I am not dominant with, so you have to excuse the wonkiness and me coming in front of the camera a little bit because clearly I'm a right-handed girl, not a left hand, so I apologize. Alright, lastly, I'm just going to go in with that paprika. Next, I like to just grab those chicken wings and kind of spread that seasoning all around and rub that right into the skin. And I'm flipping all the chicken back to the original side, skin side up. We are going to be cooking these chicken wings in the oven on 400 for about 20 to 25 minutes, skin side up, before we take them out of the oven and baste them with our barbecue sauce. I am going to be showing you all the ingredients that go into the barbecue sauce up next, after we get these chicken wings in the oven and baking. Alright, so to make that barbecue sauce, we're going to get some Sweet Baby Ray's, some Worcestershire sauce, yellow mustard, some hot sauce. This is my Trader Joe's sweet and spicy honey sauce. So good. And some light brown sugar. So go ahead and grab yourself a mixing bowl. I am going to be adding about a 3/4 cup of Sweet Baby Ray's into my bowl. I'm also going to be adding about 1/3 of a cup of yellow mustard. I would say this is maybe 1/3 of a cup also of hot sauce, and about 1/4 cup of that sweet and spicy honey sauce. Also, I'm going to be adding in a few shakes of that Worcestershire, and then finally I'm going to add some brown sugar, which gives that sweetness to that barbecue sauce, and it also helps those wings to get nice and sticky, which we love. So grab yourself a whisk or some kind of mixing tool, and you're just gonna want to whisk this all up and make sure that those clumps from the brown sugar are all dissolved and evenly blended out through the barbecue sauce. So I'm just going to beat this really nice to make sure no clumps are there, and then we will set that aside to baste our chicken wings with after they are out of the oven. Alright, go ahead and set that to the side. I'm going to go ahead and grab those chicken wings out, and I am going to grab that barbecue sauce, and I'm just going to start basting these bad boys up and get them nice and coated and glistening. I forgot to mention halfway through the cook time, so remember I said we're going to be cooking these chicken wings for 25 minutes in the oven before we baste them. I did at the halfway point take them out, flip them all over to the other side, and then put them back into the oven. So about halfway through that 25 minutes, just take them out, flip them over, and then put them back in. That is why they excuse me, that is why they are skin side down instead of skin side up when we first put them in the oven, because I already flipped them over. So here I'm just gonna go ahead and baste those up one side, flip them, and then baste the other side. After we get our chicken all basted up and coated in that barbecue sauce, we are going to be putting these back in the oven for about 15 minutes. But during that last 5 minutes of cook time, I like to turn the broiler on high and place my chicken wings from the bottom rack to the top rack so that that broiler gets them nice and crisped up, nice and charred and bubbly as if you were putting them right on a grill. So it really makes a difference. I love that charred flavor, especially when I'm eating barbecue chicken wings. Like I said, 15 minutes, and that last 5 minutes, I like to turn the broiler on high and get them nice and charred up. Alright, here you just see me flipping them over. Like I said, you want to make sure you coat both sides in that beautiful barbecue sauce that we made. So go ahead and flip all those wings over, get that other side nice and coated before you put them back into your oven. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that, and I'll be back after I'm done. Alright, now that my wings are nice and sauced up, I'm going to go ahead and take my pan of wings and I'm placing them back into the oven for 15 minutes. But remember, I said that last 5 minutes you want to turn that broiler on high and put your wings on the top rack so that they can get nice and charred up and crispy. And this is what they look like, you guys. Don't these wings look like they just came right off of a charcoal grill? They taste just like barbecue wings off of a grill, I promise you. And they are so spicy and sweet and sticky and just everything that you want in a chicken wing. This is the plated up version, you guys. I really hope you enjoyed this recipe, and as always, give me a thumbs up and I will see you next time. Thank you for watching. Bye.